what's going on here? Oh, a YouTube live stream. Interesting. Let me sit down. Whoa. There's some people joining in. Hey, what's up, guys? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whoever's watching, wherever you are. This is my second attempt at this live stream. If someone was here and they they saw that I started to do a live stream, and then someone in the chat like, Neil and Engin is up, and I'm like, oh, sorry, I have to go and watch that. So I shut down my live stream, went on there, was in the chat for about 5 minutes, and then Neil asked me, would you want to come online? And yeah, so I came there. So that was insane over at Neil's. That was a good live stream. We had Derek Smith joining us at the end. First time I think I was live together with Derek. Well, that's pretty cool. So where you guys from? Give me some location names right now. And after some people join in, I might tell you, what's been happening here in Dubai, because something has been happening in Dubai. Ireland, India, Romania. That's oh yeah. Arizona, US. Oh my God. Arizona is still the hottest place I have ever been. Because here it's humid, it's hot and it's humid. But Arizona was if you don't have anything to drink, you're gonna die in 5 seconds. That's how I felt in Arizona. It was so hot in the middle of the summer there. I couldn't find it. Give me a sec, guys. I'm coming back. No worries. Yeah. Okay, what else? Canada, Belgium, Romania, Italia. Hey, coach. Oh, Darren, what's up, bro? Australia. It's 5 a.m. Haven't gone to sleep yet. Watching too much arm wrestling live streams. Sweden, San Antonio, Texas, Georgia. But the real Georgia, not Georgia, USA, but Georgia. He's trying to find is bigger than Levan. He can be a little bigger than Levan. It means literally nothing, who's bigger, challenge I believe I can do. Hey, coach, accept my challenge. I believe I can defeat you. How do you want me to accept your challenge? Can you pump your bicep, please? No, never. Coach Ray, are you natty or not? I'm 100% natty. Always have been. It's like I posted okay, most of you already know, saw the video of me benching. I've been benching twice a week for 15 years, at least twice a week. And I just, I haven't posted anything on my bench, I think, for almost a year. No, sorry, since November, since I was trying to do powerlifting meet. And I was ready to bench press 200 there, but we took the wrong bar and the wrong with it's hard to explain if you haven't really been competing. The bar makes a huge difference. I wasn't ready for that. And but everyone's so shocked, and they're like, oh my God, he's not natty. He's like, oh my God, he got so strong. One guy was like, oh my God, the plates are fake. Cannot be that he's so close to British record. I'm like, dude, I've been benching for 15 years. Yes, I'm 31 years old. I started benching when I was 16. When I was after I think 3 months in the gym, I was benching close to 100 kilos, so 225 pounds, and I was weighing 60 kilos. So bench has always been there. In next 2-3 years, I got to 140. Stay there because I was 67 or 66 kilo class, and then I went up because I was always cutting down. My natural weight is about so there's my natural weight with me not doing legs. That would be, I would say, when I'm leanish, and I've never been super lean, that would be 76. And then I started doing legs, and if you've never done legs before, they will grow like crazy. And then it was 82, 83 kilos. I was still lean. And what you see here now is Raymond, who really loves to eat. So if for anyone has any more questions, you should ask away. But it's so funny. The people like they will like and I just love the weakness in people. And I believe like there's a lot of young people who are, and I'm like, you guys are getting all the wrong messages. Yeah, it took me a while to be, but I'm also talented there at anything that I'm lifting. If I can match Larry at some lifts, I cannot deadlift or squat nowhere near. Like he can basically do 2 times what I'm doing. But bench press, it's always been good for me, and I'm always been very good at it. I have, I don't know, 20 plus national titles. I don't know how many records. I competed in IPF. If you know what's IPF, this drug tested federation. Basically the only governing body of powerlifting that's official. Everything else is still unofficial. So it kind of baffles me, and especially the people like I'm like, what are these comments? It was like, oh, you're like, oh, you said Jew. I'm like, do you even know me? And then oh yeah, because I gained a lot of followers, and since I've been here on Instagram as well as YouTube, and they're like, they have no idea about my history or what I do, and this face can be deceiving. I might look like I'm 18 years old, but I'm actually been older for longer. Yeah. Coach, did you see Devon's video of Michael and Rebecca? Yeah, I saw it. Devon should be training. He should stop that. But I know what he's trying to do. Yeah. When his Latvian championship is going to start again. Like as soon as government says or gives us a green light. Hey, Coach, I was just wondering where Giannis would rank in his weight category. He's always for, I don't know, past 10 years, top 10 in the world, place him wherever you want in his class. I don't think anything has changed. Under 75 kilos, yeah. Okay, Coach, we're at home with no any gyms, and this lockdown gym has been closed. Can you please help me out? Give me some home workout tips. You should go to my channel, that is this channel, and these are sad comments. These comments make me feel sad. Yeah. Coach Ray, do you still think Larry will beat Schoolboy on May 26th? No, he cannot possibly beat Schoolboy on May 26th because the match is on May 28th. If like you're asking me question for, do you think Larry will do this, or do you think Larry has a chance, would be the same thing as you would bring your friend to your mother and just ask like, Mom, who do you love more? There's only one answer. Come on, dude. Come on. Just, what does it matter what I think? What will happen, you will see it. So, okay, let's give some updates. So today, basically, today was a really good training session with Larry. We're working on a lot of different stuff. I'm training him like I've never trained anyone before because we're in a place where he has a great base and we have to skip, like he doesn't have to do a lot of muscle development stuff because the muscles are there. If you watched the bicep episode or the video, you saw that we're doing a lot of basically arm wrestling type of movement, like going through the motion, which actually he's getting really, really strong, really, really good at. It's been really great progress. Like every session we gain something, and we spend more time on table as well because that's the thing that he needs, and he's very good at many things already. Fighting a Schoolboy for sure will give him, like we prepared him versus this kind of opponent. So the next big challenge would be different kind of opponent, and then we need to prepare differently. But again, that will create him evolution that he would be ready to face those two types of arm wrestlers, because facing an inside and outside arm wrestler are two different things. Facing a presser, facing a hand dominant top roller versus pronator dominant top roller, side pressure, so many different things that you can look at, and so many different things that you need to be prepared for. And he's facing very one-sided opponent, which we are preparing for. So I believe we'll do pretty good. You'll see. You'll see. Larry for sure. Doesn't matter how the match goes in my head. Larry will be his best version by far. Like we talked to Derek Smith, and he said, "How's Larry's training?" I said, like he just he graduated arm wrestling high school, and he's in university right now. So Larry's doing really good. He really loves arm wrestling. He loves to arm wrestle on table. We go throughout like with ideas. Finally, what I noticed, and I think everyone remembers, and if you found from that video, the first time I came to Dubai, we did an hour basically of the footage, and I can see the confusion on Larry's face, because in my head, if I'm talking with someone who's been year into arm wrestling, been around arm wrestlers, all the stuff that I'm going to tell you should make sense. And of course it didn't, because he couldn't resonate with anything. So now we kind of we stepped back, and I made everything basically. We will do exercises for one movement, and then we'll slowly add it up to his table, slowly add it up. So things like that. A lot of people kind of switched up a lot of stuff, and then when working with Larry, because he was needed to be treated as a beginner. You cannot expect guy to be pro arm wrestling level, especially to understand like all the language we are using. What's right, but now it's much easier. Now I'm like, I can just tell stuff and he will understand the stuff. I don't even have to explain where you need to add. Like I can just say like, do this exercise. You will feel the tension coming from there. That he will understand in a second, and he will react to it as well. So we kind of went a little bit back. I kind of made everything more simple because that was needed, and just the progress been spectacular. Yeah, for sure. So we'll see. We'll see how Larry does on May 28th. I encourage everyone to buy the pay-per-view. Yeah, we wanted to do a match for me too. I think most people understand with who. I'm not gonna say it, but well, the match fell apart. It didn't happen. There's still a chance for me to be pulling on event because I really want to pull. I'm super excited. Plus, I'm in a really great shape. Yeah, that's another thing I wanted to talk about. So I've been dealing with a lot of stuff throughout my arm wrestling career, and I'm like since 2012 when I got interested into arm wrestling super seriously. 2011. I never focused on myself. I was still training, but I was dealing with so much injuries and so much stuff, but I was still preparing my guys for the World European Championship, and I kind of lived through them. Last year, at the end of the 2019, we set up a match with me and Frode Haugland for, a Hardanger Open, and to have a match. And I remember I was like, okay, like I will have a real match versus real good guy, because I have been in a lot of different shapes. Like you can find me on table, I'm super weak, I'm super strong, and wherever, all over the place. And that kind of put me all together, and I got a lot of motivation for it. I trained real hard. I got rid of my injuries. My right arm, which was my worst arm by far, like was awesome. I think I won every competition last year that I entered with my right arm in my class. And I did like 4 or 5 competitions. I injured my left a little bit later, but still managed to, beat the national champ. I didn't do that. Well, it doesn't matter. The thing is, I got motivated, and that's a huge thing. I think everyone needs to have motivated. What I want everyone to take from this is set a date, get opponent, get serious. Because that's the only thing that I changed. I didn't change anything else. Like the last year, of course, I was training with Giannis more, and I had more time on thinking, especially like right now, we are just training, and that's all we do. We train, I get back, I walk around Dubai, and I'm, edit videos or do some stuff or whatever, do some podcasts. And my training, like the training that I'm going to give to my guys when I get back will be completely different. It evolved. And I believe like the time that took off, I made it better, more condensed. I'm very proud of that. And also, I feel that I involved myself because as I got here, like getting to Dubai, I have my right arm wasn't that good. I had like some problems, no side pressure. And I remember I got here and I was thinking like how I'm gonna like train Larry on table if I cannot do anything with my arm. And I think just that motivation of me trying to get better, I'm thinking all the stuff that's wrong and things like that. It's awesome. I have never been in a better shape in my life, I think. And it's, I don't know on weights because I haven't done like the exercise that I usually do to test myself, like back pressure, side pressure, whatever. But I feel that I have gotten much healthier, like super healthier. I will have little problems still with my right arm, just like that's 1% of on a pain scale. I don't like it's there, it's still, but I have more control over my hand and everything else. So my best advice for everyone is just get motivated, get the date, set up a super match with someone, get motivated, train. If like I don't want to be embarrassed. I don't want to lose to Frode Haugland. He's one of my favorite super match pullers. Like he's one of my favorite pullers ever. He's such a tough guy to beat. I don't want to lose. I really just don't want to lose. So I get my shit together and I started training. And like everyone who's like, I went from maybe being top 15 overall in Latvia to being, I would say top eight, in Latvian overall rankings. Being, pretty good with left arm, being really good with right arm. So I think everyone can get motivated. It's just the mindset. Everyone can get better. Like look at Engin Terzi. Engin's like I think he has so many injuries. His arms always hurts and everything else, and he still kicks ass on table. It's because he's focused. And when you're focused, you kind of you don't think about those things that are bothering you. They're still back of your mind, but you still have a goal. So my goal was to get healthier, to have no pain, because I know I'm better armor when I have no pain on my arms. And yeah, that is. I'm still actively working. Like you see some cupping right here, some cupping right here. I'm still actively working on those things, not to come back, combating a lot of stuff. But I just got motivated, and I really hope because I'm here in Dubai, and if they're doing event, I would love to pull someone. Uh, and we're trying to figure it out. I hope we can figure it out, and I will get opportunity to pull someone, especially someone who's uncomfortable. That would be a good challenge, and someone who would be interesting, more interesting for fans than because I believe this is a fan event. This isn't super serious arm wrestling event. Super serious arm wrestling event will be in Turkey, 12th of the June. So that's the next thing. Next thing is after Dubai event, so that is on May 28th. I'm staying here longer, at least a week, maybe even more, and then I'm leaving to Turkey, and I will be in Turkey with the event. So the event of Turkey June 12th will be live on Voice of Armwrestling to this camera, so you will see it live like this in a good quality. I believe it's pretty good quality. It's solid, much better than just from the phone. You will see it there. You can join in and all the things. I will talk with athletes. I will do interviews. Maybe get on table with some people. Get the site. Just be there because I was thinking I might go back to home in Latvia, but it would be too much a hustle. Just going back, traveling there, adjusting, coming back to Turkey. So because I've been really working. Like all this is work. I'm sometimes so tired, and my head is just I sleep a lot, but I sleep a lot because I'm tired. We train really, really hard. I have a lot of things to think about because I want my training for Larry to be as perfect as it can be. So I'm thinking about stuff. I'm asking what we did in a practice every day and all those things. And and then I'm coming here doing a lot of podcasts in Latvian and in English with different people. So and yeah, and I feel like this is work. I'm really not going around seeing anything here because we're training in the middle of the day. It's too hot to go outside in the morning. On the evening, I'm tired. I don't want to do anything. I can do a live stream, talk with you guys, give some updates. But yeah, I think I will take a kind of vacation, just relax because I feel yeah, yeah, no. Okay. What else? What else? Yeah. Who do you think I should pull on 28th of May? If I could bring someone here or have someone here on 28th of May when Schoolboy, Michael Todd, Larry is there, like what would be an interesting match? Not because I think it should be the match should kind of make sense. It shouldn't be just one, you know, super high level guy for no reason. I think there should be a background. Like Ryan cannot come. If Ryan would be able to come here, I would make that match in a heartbeat, and that would be an awesome match because fans been wanting to see that, and that would really make sense. I mean, August versus you. Oh, I don't want any of that top roll. Mm-mm, 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 mm. Is chronic and injury and inavailable, innovative. That's a good word. Innovative. I know how to pronounce it in my head, but I just cannot make sense. Yeah. To keep hitting the weights while with Larry increase your overall strength. Like, do you think my overall strength is bad that I need to we're not training together with Larry for overall strength. He was just spotting me. I get to the gym about hour, sometimes hour and a half earlier to do my general preparedness training, benching and sometimes squats or blah blah blah. It doesn't matter, back. And then we train together, or we will train together, and then he will have to film a video, and I'll be in the background doing some stuff. So yeah, we really we don't do those things together because he needs to get the footage with the bodybuilders and all that stuff. So I'm doing exactly what I'm doing forever. So Khaled isn't arm wrestling. Yeah. Coach, I'm waiting for your funny short videos. We'll make some for sure. We'll make some. Coach Reyes versus Chan Shaw, good match. If Chan Shaw can drop to I told him I'll pull you, no problem. Just drop to 90. I'll be generous because Chan Shaw looks too big. Drop to 100 kilos. I'm gonna give you 10 kilos, bro. No problem. Yeah. Lip interest less looking. It makes no sense to make that match. Yeah. The matches should make sense. It shouldn't be just, Yeah, Ryan cannot come here. Oh, Dennis, who do you think? Okay, good. Okay. Blood flow. What do you think of Michael Dodd's blood flow restriction training circuit? I would use that only as a recovery to increase blood flow to my arms, but I feel there are better ways to do it. It kind of teaches you to work through the pump, but I really don't know. I have to look more into it. Whatever is making Michael feel better, stronger, do it. Don't care. What's your opinion for Devin and Michael match? You can watch that video, dude. Hari Asenov. I already did that video. You think you can win versus Ryan? I think I have a good shot. Yeah. How big is your forearm, wrist, and biceps? I don't know. 40? No. I don't know. I saw you 315 bench lift for almost 50. That was impressive. How tall are you? You said you're around 190 pounds. Yeah, guys, I receive a lot of comments of how tall you are, and I'm like, do you want to date me or something that you're asking me how tall I am? Why not Lasse? Honest question. No one knows about Lasse. That's the difference. If you make some big card, you need big names or at least known names in the arm wrestling world. That's the difference. There's no disrespect to anyone, but it's like, I can pull out like 50 WAF world champions no one knows about, and they will leather most of the people you talk about. So yeah, yeah. I'm 7'6". That about 7'5" and a half. Yeah, right. So I'll ask you. So I will ask you different measurements. Much better. Where will you visit Germany? I will visit all the places in the world as soon as there's opportunity for it. Yeah, I want to go to Turkey. I want to see that event. I'm very excited. I want to go meet up with Engin. I want to see Bojidar's gonna be there. Zloty, like everyone on my arm wrestling list that I want to see, and talk to. So I'm gonna bring back what we did with Giannis and Zloty tour, where we talk with athletes before matches, after matches, so you have more insight what's going on, what went down, and things like that. Yeah, Coach, do you have any girlfriend? No, I just have one. I don't have any. How long have you been in arm wrestling? Before 20 years old. I said 2 months before because of your influence. Thank you. I'm 22 years old. I stood like first time I got on table. Yeah, it's like when I started bench pressing. That was when I was 16 years old. That was 15 years ago. Yeah, I stay for after. Yeah, like I'm leaving before after pulls. Are you crazy? You're talking nonsense now. Leaving before after pulls. That's the most important part of arm wrestling. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Who's going to work with Larry and everyone adjusted your training techniques to make changes to your arm swing? Has going and working with Larry and everyone in Dubai adjusted your training techniques or make any significant change to your arm swing work? Well, I had to adapt to like I started the stream with that, where Larry really was thrown into the advanced lingo and exploration of arm wrestling, where he needed to be basic and novice. So I went back with a lot of stuff, so it would make more sense. Like like the video that I did with him. I talk too much of stuff that I see he just doesn't resonate, and I expected him to be educated in those things, and that goes on to arm wrestlers who went before me. Like they didn't do their job quite well, that he didn't understand those things that I was talking about, because I was pretty clear on that. So adjusting those things, adjusting on those things were pretty it wasn't hard. Like I'm doing this all day, but I'm definitely I will take something from any experience. I got a lot from this, like a lot of things to think about, a lot of things that I see were working, not working. I enjoy training with the club. I really enjoy it because everyone's like, there are only, let's say, without Larry, there are two guys that can really give me some trouble on table. Everyone else is weaker, which I kind of enjoy because I really can get work in. So Ramadan, to my knowledge, is over, and on Friday we're just doing one practice. Like for last 3 weeks. No, how long have I been here? I guess 3 weeks. Yeah, we did two practice sessions. That was really hard, to be honest. That was really really hard, but yeah, that now it's better. I kind of enjoyed two sessions, to be honest, because on the first one I could really focus on Larry. On the second one I could just practice myself. But now we'll figure everything out and see how that goes. Khaled doesn't arm wrestle or train for arm wrestling or practices arm wrestling. So I don't know why everyone is so, dude, best arm, you're gonna get banned. You're spamming too much. Old Dennis versus Lemon, who do you think? I don't know. Don't care. Do it one more time. Haryasenov, I remember you. I remember you, buddy. Yeah. Yeah. How do you pay for your stay in Dubai? Larry flew me in, so he takes care of me here. So thank you. Oh my God, did you saw the reaction video in his car? Did you saw that? I was like, because the first time was, this is why it's such short, because after that I was kind of used. I understand what's going to happen, and this car is so fast, and like the start and acceleration is just. I'm not a fan of going on roller coasters or jumping with whatever. I'm not a fan. I will do a cartwheel and I will need to throw up. So I remember I was sitting in the car and he just puts his gas pedal down and I feel the acceleration, and in my head I'm like, this is not so, and then he pushes more and I'm like, this is not so, and I cannot get my face back, and it just like you feel the G-force. It was awesome. It was really, really awesome. Yeah, I didn't soil my pants. Yeah, but it was like I don't like that feeling. I really don't like that feeling. I'm used to planes taking off. At the first time, I remember, I was like, now I don't feel it anymore. I just fell asleep. And same in a car. The first time when I did that, it was really, 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 really cool. Yeah. Aussie arm wrestler. Love your work, Coach Ray. You're the star. Bang. Yeah, I love JQ. Jakey boy. Yeah. What are you drinking, Coach? Any protein shakes or what? No, I haven't drink. Like I'll have protein shake or powder at home, but I don't really drink it. I eat my food. I like to eat my food. Um, uh, I don't believe I can get any more muscular. I can just get fatter. Like there's no chance naturally I can get any bigger without really trying to go for hypertrophy. And I'm really not trying. For sure, like I can get my legs bigger because they're still growing in my opinion. But there's no reason for me to try to take a protein shake or something like. I'm pretty settled or where I'm gonna be for the rest of my life. I can only get fatter, in my opinion. You have seen that. You see that. I if when I'm gonna be down at about 83 kilos, that's where I want to be. Um, Even then, I'm not gonna be super lean. I never have or was. So yeah, don't care. But will you meet up with Devin Larratt before match? Most likely, Devin's going to be here for a week. Everyone's going to be here for a week. So, yeah, reach your genetic limit probably. Yeah, most likely. Like if I'm training every day, basically, I'm still eating and training hard. So the muscle, most likely, my best thing is like I can get. When I get leaner, muscles will look bigger. Most likely, they are not bigger. They're same. But people always think like, because there are different things that you see on the body. Like I have a tan now. I'm pretty tan to compare what I was. I look leaner just for being tan. Boom, mind blown, guys. Garrett, steroids? No, thank you. I'm good. Is Larry having chance of being a professional arm wrestler? Of course, right? Ray versus Alex Top Pro undercard on next super match. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. Will you ever jump on cycle to push yourself further to compete on higher level? No, I don't think I will. I'm okay. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good at what I have achieved in my life. Being natural, what I know, the capabilities, and I don't see that I don't feel like I have peaked at anything. I feel like I can gain a lot of stuff on arm wrestling. I so much things to explore more. A lot of stuff on general awareness training. I believe like up to 40, I should still be hitting some small PRs. Not constantly, but at some point. And everyone who tells you different, they're just lying. It's just constant work, and you just. I love the grind. This is why, like someone left a comment and he said, like, Ray, I believe your bench press is better than your arm wrestling, but your coaching is better than both. And I said, like, yeah, That's exactly how it is. And I just love the grind, guys. I don't care. Like you can, if someone's dreaming for, I don't know, 200 kilo bench press, I'm dreaming for a workout session. So I don't care. Sup Army, sup Coach Ray, just saying hi. How fast did Larry go on your drive? I cannot tell you that. I cannot tell you how fast Larry went on that car. It wasn't that fast. No, it was on the limit, dudes. Come on. Uh, have you or Giannis had any elbow surgeries? No. You see a lot of stuff on our channel where we talk about recovery, stretching, but you just skip by it. And then you have pain or anything. Or when I talk about balance and give you exercises for balance, but you just skip over that. And you're like, I'll hit PR on the side pressure and won't be able to pin anyone for next 2 months. Good luck with that, guys. Uh, no, no, Andre Davis. No. 1.6 thousand horsepower. That I got in his car. I'm like, so you said like 1.2 thousand horsepower? He's like, no, 1.6. And I'm like, damn, I thought it's 25% more than I thought. They went in McLaren F1, I guess. Are you Team Laurent or Team Monster? I'm Team Armwrestling. I don't care. I don't care who wins that match. Armwrestling World will win it. It will be a great match for sure. It will be a match that it doesn't matter. You like King's Move, don't like King's Move, love Devon, hate Devon, love Michael, hate Michael. It will be a long match, which is always the match you want to see. You don't want to see flash pins, but we'll see. Giannis is a perfect example of not destroying yourself while being elite. Everyone thinks you have to become Michael. That's calcified bone to win. Yeah. Well, you can be like Giannis. He's in his class for almost 10, 15 years. Always top 10 in the world. Almost all of that time. I think even more. And doesn't have real problems. We'll have some things, like everyone does, but Giannis is always in tip-top shape. Can move perfectly, has good life quality, doesn't have to, and technique hasn't changed. So you will see a lot of guys. That's my inspiration. Like, I want to be like Giannis. I want to be able to do the things that I'm doing at 30 and do the things that I was doing when I was, let's say 24, 25, like 23, when I really started doing my arm wrestling. If you haven't seen the video that Sanders Shedis did on his channel, I watched it twice because I was so impressed with myself, how similar my technique look on everything. And I remember I had some people coming to me and saying like, your technique is not so good. You need to be working on this and that, in Latvia. And I'm like, looking back, I'm like, oh, I'm pretty much the same move. It just got stronger. Where I was losing, it just got better. And the problem is I never embraced the move up until 2 years, 3 years ago. My tricep press, my press. And I think that was the problem. The problem was trying to be someone I'm not. And whenever someone says like, you need to be top rolling like this. It's always should be, and this is what I'm gonna preach this to everyone. Just whatever works best for you, just optimize it. Wherever you are strong, just trying to keep it together, trying to make it the best. Don't try to imitate. Don't try to imitate anyone. You cannot. There's a very rare chance you can be hooking like Zloty. I always wanted to hook like Zloty. Yeah. Okay. Larry could not press through Michael. Do you think Devon is going to be able to? That's different. Not in good shape, but Devon. Okay. I need to set up chess that Devon goes to win chess. Okay. Left. Mm-hmm. Kosheva can see Vlad doing super match. I don't think that's on table. I don't think to like Mike Yellow versus Vlad. Well, I don't see Vlad really beating Mike in a hook, but I see Vlad just going through top. And if it's a super match, if there's more than 2 rounds, huge advantage to Vlad. Because Mike's gonna get tired. Vlad is gonna go through the top. It will not be as interesting as it will look. Oh, because this guy is huge and this guy is smaller. But eh. Any big matches in the future for you, Coach Ray? We'll try to set something up right here in Dubai. We'll figure it out. I want to be arm wrestling on that card because I'm really like I'm using this as a camp. We're training with Larry pretty hard. I feel really good. I feel very sharp on table. Almost no pain, like I said at the start. But as soon as I'm gonna finish, 28th of May, I'm going to take some time off because I really need it. I will still do something, but I will not be in as great shape as I could be before I go to June 12th Turkey event. But yeah, yeah. How does Dubai handle Corona? It's here. It's everywhere. They're vaccinating. Uh, I check the news every day. It's a lot of people getting, but there's a lot of people here, so it's still, you have to wear masks everywhere. You leave your room, you have to have your mask on. You cannot go anywhere without a mask. So that's kind of thing here, like everywhere in the world, I guess, like most places. So you versus Goat John Brzenk. Mm. Yeah, so looks strong, right? Do you know how to not get forced into the hook fight? How do I need to set up? You need to have a really strong pronator and to drag on someone's small finger. So you need to doing this, going against where they want to do this. You want to do this to them. That's it. Well, we have videos on those things. But again, I guess no one knows. No, so need to post. I would love to go on a date with you, Ray. Sorry, taken. Coach Ray, do you have a good relationship with schoolboy? I have never met, Alex older, Alexander, Alexander's, like his brother. I only have met Alex, Bezaziko, top rope, Alex top rope. We never have, I have never met schoolboy. What do you think about Hermes mask? Made that video. See Vlad pull. Sorry for anyone you would like to see. Vlad is pulling on 29 of May in Kazakhstan versus Talgat Taev versus with left hand. I think 6 round super match. Yeah, I'm preparing him for that. He's training at home. This is why we wanted to set up some other stuff for Vlad, but we just couldn't because we made that arrangement about 3 months ago. So Vlad versus Talgat Taev left hand. Talgat competed with right hand in Turkey about 3 weeks ago. He got second place in that tournament. Yeah, so bro, you skipped me. Get Larry to Istanbul, find him opponent. That would be dope. He needs experience. Like, no, he doesn't need to arm wrestle or be preparing to arm wrestle someone in 2 weeks' time after he already had a match. That's how you get injured or lose. As there any arm wrestlers in Dubai that would be competitive match for you on 20 May? Well, I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, like the match should have something. It should be some kind of draw, which I don't know. I think maybe the best option would be Mazak here. Some people know him, not some people, but like Larry's fans know him, so he's a really good top roller. He's he's a terrible training partner, but I like for me I love when someone is all the time in the best position possible and just trying to pin you from there. I love that. So we'll see, but yeah. Mm. Do you think Michael got mad at Devin's party video? I don't know. Did you talk about Sasha versus RVJ? Yeah, like we did with on a live stream on Neil's channel as well. Like I didn't say anything because I already talked about it, but you need like the only time you have seen Sasha lose in a hook, right? He lost when he had hook war prior. He loses on really fast opponents. That's the way you can beat him when you're really fast, and there isn't any other option. So I'm giving edge to Sasha, just because I don't think RVJ has ever experienced something like that. It's not. It's like his levers are so short. It makes huge difference, and he can pull when his hand is any position. So yeah, but you're in the strong form, honestly. Ugh. Coach Ray in the super match between Dan and Laurent Michael. What do you think is the favorite? And you guys joining up too late. Joining up too late. Dolphins in the chat. Yes, Dolphins in the chat. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, guys, the most important thing about arm wrestling is Dolphins. It's always has been. Nothing has changed. Yeah. Mm. If you had to, would you bet on Larry? Oh, who asked that? Go ask your mom which kid she loves more. Didn't RVJ, if you could arm wrestle any historical figure, who would you pull and why? Well, Stallone would be that. That's the Lincoln Hawk. I don't care how many animals. Like, why would I want to pull someone? What would that give me? I don't care. Do you think Alexei would be top 5 if he continued? He is the man who beat John Brzenk. No, he wouldn't, because he came back and he lost to Tim Breslin. Sasha didn't look very convincing lately. When he didn't look convincing lately, when he gave first match to, when like Sasha is sometimes really like doesn't look like he wants to arm wrestle. He's like maybe, and then he destroys. Okay. Where would you want? Ray, would you want to pull Sarcasm? No, thank you. No. I'm good. 7-2 over Prudnik. Did Prudnik? Oh yeah, I think he beat him. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, I haven't pulled Levon. Don't get offended by Troll. I'm not getting offended. I'm just responding because then you guys are responding. It's kind of fun, isn't it? Sasha was downsized versus Iraq. Do you know if Laurent will retire after what? 280 plus showed up and beat a smaller Michael Todd. I want to see Kurdecha in a match ASAP. How do you look at Oleg's career? Well, nothing's over. I don't think anything is over. Under Giant be a good arm wrestler. The only way we can figure out who's a good arm wrestler when we get them on table and they actually compete. It's this like Larry. Like there's so many bodybuilders, strong guys. Larry always wants to try me out with them. He's like, I will try out with them. And I'm like, okay. Yeah, he's like strong. Yeah. And we go away, and Larry's like, well, how was it? I'm like, weak. Everyone feels safe to be. Yeah. How's the buy? Anyone you consider living there? No. I have to go home. I miss my home. So I love Dubai for sure. I love spending time here. It's different. It's something, especially like I don't see any changes in Latvia. So, Right. Yeah, the match that I would really love to see, is super strong, super motivated Yevgeny Prudnik versus Hermes Gasparini. I don't think why anyone has brought up that match, because I think that match makes so much sense. Prudnik is so versatile that he has options, and I would really love to see how Hermes deals with those things that Prudnik presents. So in my opinion, that would be really good match to figure out, okay, where the standing is of Hermes. Do-do-do-do-do-do. What else here? Scott Norton said Clive Dean felt more solid than Andrew. But Andre. Scott Norton. Yeah, but Andre isn't an arm wrestler, of course. Impression to do, or Derek impression of Devon to do. Do you think Ziklenko will ever be healthy? I think Ziklenko just needs to retire. You know, I think Ziklenko is, he just needs to stop. Unpopular opinion. In a few years, Hermes would destroy every arm wrestler apart from Levan. Who knows? We'll see. What do you think about VRL Dobrin? Great top roller. Like one of the, like I have said this on one live stream. VRL was one of my, like, first time I went to European Championship. We had a match, and I remember I lost the match. I got side pressure, pressed, and I'm like, yes, I'm gonna get this. He's so good at protecting his pronator and taking your hand. That was a terrible match. I like, it was grinded, like long match. My first real international competition. It was just savage. Yeah, I lost. Yeah, for sure. Coach Ray, is it easier to start arm wrestling younger age compared with when you're in the sport, when you were adult, like any other sport? Like being younger and having a good teachers, someone that really works on how you arm wrestle will help you more than when you are older, because like you have all this time, to get better. And when you start older, your time is kind of limited. You can get really good, like we know so many guys can, but those are outliers. We don't talk about those 99% of guys that started when they were 30 and never made it to anything. So really depends. There's not like, what do you think is better? Big arms, small arms? What do you think is better? Long forearms? Whatever wins, that's better. Whatever wins you. Like if you're dominating, like Sasha is dominating at, I think 1 meter 60, 90 kilo class, just dominating. Went to every class starting from 70 kilos. I think almost every class, and destroyed everyone. You know, and and he's like the outlier. And then you will see a guy like Taltia, who's super long, and should be so strong. And I think he hasn't won worlds yet. He has won European Championship against Hajimurat. So yeah, what's going on here? The video of your guys' progression over the years in the main lifts. If you remember those numbers, to have animative gains may be very interesting. Also, at Sanders. Would love to do it. Yeah, but Sasha arms are like Krasi arms. Imagine if people told Sasha can't be good because his arms are short, and he didn't. The things don't matter. Anyone can be super good. Exactly. Yeah. Perfect. My man. My man. Do you think Larry will? Do you think Larry will win after Khaled? Well, now he knows how to beat Khaled. He for sure knows how to beat Khaled. How strong is Adam Silver actually? Adam's is really good. He's the strongest after, I would say, me, Larry, Sahel, Mazahir, Jeff, and maybe some others. Like then comes Adam, and then everyone else. Yeah. Adam is so passionate about arm wrestling. you should send him a messages of thanks. He's this is all this is happening because of his love to the sport. Mm. What's your top three right now in all arm wrestling weight classes included? That's a tough one. I would say Levon. Okay, I'll go. Yeah, top three with right arm: Michael, Levon, Vitali, in no particular order because we need to figure it out. Uh, you know, with left arm, hmm, I would say still Levon. Hmm. Yeah, we need more left-handed matches. I just got lost, very lost. Yeah. Honestly, it seems like a big short, but heavy is the best. Ta-ta. Giannis versus Mindaugas is what we want to see. Yeah, I don't know why YouTube flagged that comment. Giannis. So weird. Looking like a bodybuilder and being strong mixed up. Why do most of us have fucked up hands? Okay, flagged it because you're cursing, dude. Why do most world-class arm wrestlers have effed up hands? Because they don't know how to take care of themselves. Like, look at Giannis. You know, does the cupping therapy actually work? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Pull chance. Would you like to pull chance? Shaw? Yeah, I said like chance can drop to my class, no problem. I'll pull him at 100. He cannot make that. He cannot make that. Plus, we would both wear like the best shirts possible, like Hawaiian t-shirts or Hawaiian shirts. Hawaiian shirts, yeah. I think Vitali is number one left. Well, he actually have to like how can you make that assumption? I think Vitali is number one left without like the last like if you take the last match he had was in Zloty versus Laurent. He lost that match if I'm correct. For that spot. Uh, yeah. Did he win? And he also lost to Zloty, I think. I want to come train in Latvia. But of course, brother, it's 100% possible. Yeah, you want to come train with us as soon as something with COVID opens up and we have a little bit better. Yeah, you want to come train with us? No problem. You can sleep in the gym. Yeah, battle of the shirts: Chance versus Ray. Yeah, let's do that. How often should you do cupping therapy for brachial spine? I do once a week, and it's pretty good for me. That's where I put it, as you see, and works pretty good. Like Larry got really overworked brachialis because he's been pulling just one-sided, one movement, and we fixed it basically in one day. So that's what I do. How often should you? Okay, just watch out the doorways in Latvia are short. No, they're not. I'm just short. There's lots of Latvia. No, we have euros now. We're a sophisticated country. Yeah. What's the best way to keep up with the sport? Any social media account you would recommend? No, we don't have like news outlet. Arm wrestling news with Z. But again, it's very most of the time very limited things that he talks about. So yeah, arm wrestling should have like a news channel, or something. Just someone come on from the chat, start working on that. Yeah. What's your favorite arm wrestling handle? I'll use a lot of different stuff from a lot of different manufacturers because I believe no one has gotten it completely right, and you need some different stuff from I like Arm Assassin Strength Shop. I like Mazarenko. I like Arm Sport, Israel Arm Wrestling. Like so many and many more. I really don't care. My favorites are wrist wrench or winding handle that I like to call it. Classic rolling handle that's 2 inches, not the big one. The big one doesn't make sense in my head. very hard to find good use for it, except maybe from single arm deadlifts that I love to do. But yeah, those two handles kind of fills up. You can do a lot of stuff with them. You don't need that much of anything else. You can adapt and blah blah blah. Coach, what do you think of grip athletes crossing over into arm wrestling? Grip athletes crossing over to arm wrestling. As soon as they learn how to arm wrestle, they will be strong and a threat. But there's different things as having learning to crush things, and sometimes I will face guys with like who's been doing grip stuff or climbing. They're trying to like, ugh! And it's very cool that they can squeeze your hand so hard until you pin them to the pad. It's really cool. It's a good skill to have. Yeah, Dutch are huge. It's fuck with Latvian. What? Maybe like someone has seen one Latvian woman. He's like, yes, Latvian women, the tallest women in the world. No. What's your favorite supplement? Multivitamins. That's the only thing I brought here to Dubai. Multivitamins, like, because vegetables are not that good. Yeah, I was in training for 10 years, grip training for 10 years. There are different things. There are different skills. You can find a lot of strong guys, a lot of good guys. The problem is they really don't know how to arm wrestle. Gamers LV. Ciao Dovatoke. Coach, if you could only do one pull-ups or pulleys. Pull-ups. No, pulleys. I'll take pulleys. Because with pulleys I can get different kind of angles that I want, and the tension will come where I want it, so I can move around on that pulley. In a pull-up, you're hanging in one direction, and most likely it's very hard to change where the tension or power is coming from. To do. What are the best supplements for joint and tendon strength? Yeah, I have made one of the first videos, not one of the first, but very early I made videos, Animal Flex and Flexit from Nutrient. Those two are my go-to. I love them. You don't need to take them all the time. I don't take any joint supplements now because I don't need it, because my joints are really good. Like my tendons, most likely, again, they will just get, less elastic by, getting older. So I don't see, well, if I will prepare for someone, or some big match or some big tournament or something, and I'm training really hard and I feel like the tension is going through my tendons actually, then I'm, gonna take some Flexit or Nutrient or something like that. Can you do 60 and 90-degree pull-ups with practice? I guess so. College and healthy joints. Yes. Are you and Giannis planning on doing USA tour after COVID? I think it'd be awesome to meet you guys. Yeah, we're thinking also. Like we don't. Yeah. Well, we want to do, but we really cannot think about anything because there's a lot of moving pieces, and world's too crazy right now. So see. What's your max deadlift without straps? Hook grip 250 kg, not pounds. That would be funny. 250 pounds. Yeah, what's the difference point? Okay, to do. Did you ever hear Mark much Paul? No. So Sudan is the home of Slenderman. Where do you see Larry in the next 5 years of arm wrestling? Well, unpredictable. You can give me 2 months. I don't know where he's gonna be in 2 months. What day is the last match in Kazakhstan? I think it's like 29 of May, but I don't know. Like they haven't made any posts or anything about they asked us for videos and stuff, but they haven't made anything. And I was like, how long are we going to keep this secret? because they kind of invited, like Tony Kitelski was supposed to go there. There's a lot more arm wrestlers. I have seen the matchups. I just forgot what they were. Ray Dawson Yoshibu Kanai. I don't know, what he's doing right now. He was very good at one point. Prediction on Chan Shaw versus Ron Bat on June 5th. Well, if Chan Shaw can pull that out, that's super impressive. Dude's on a warpath for sure. But Ron Bat, fresh, is a dangerous dude, Yeah. I wasn't crazy too. Yeah, it was super crazy. Okay, guys, we got a lot of comments that are just, just coming back for seventh, eighth time. Yeah, if you wanted to hear the update, go back to the start of the video. I'm telling all about the update, what's happened and all the stuff. Yeah. Okay, guys. I enjoyed everything. Yeah, stay strong. Love arm wrestling. Boom.